Hey y'all, it's your girl Mia and I'm back. So guys, today I'm going to give you guys the scoop on what it was like to meet B-Love's brother and collab with him for the second time. And also I'm going to do a little story time on why I decided to collab in the middle of quarantine, because a lot of you guys were giving us criticism and there just needs to be some clarification and understanding. So first, I need to eat. Oh, and for my ASMRs, I got you. Let's see what this do. Let's see what it do. No promises. Let's see what it do. So I got some Spanish food again. I have fried chicken. That's fried good. I got some white rice and red beans. I got some grilled chicken and I have some sweet plantains. And I got some of that dirty dick hot sauce. I put it in a bowl because I knew I was gonna be greedy with it. So I had to proportion myself to make sure I didn't overdo it, because I know me. I will drink that sauce and then I'll be pissed off that I can't get another one right away. So I'm gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna try the grilled chicken first. Oh, already almost killed that. Where's my fork? The sauce does something so good for the rice. Mm. 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 I went and got my red sauce, my red hot sauce, because I decided I'm gonna eat this one on the fried chicken, because I'm gonna put the rest of the Dirty D hot sauce on the rice and the grilled chicken, because it really this Dirty D hot sauce, it has like a tropical flavor to it. All right, on top of all the many spices in it. But y'all know I can handle that. So literally, I love more so the sweetness than anything. And the fact, you know what? Sometimes I forget how hot my hot sauces are because I eat them so much. And since this was a brand new bottle, crazy. Since this was a brand new bottle and I decided to portion myself, I was like, you know what? Let me just give it a little taste. And that heat hit me kind of different. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I'm sitting up here telling these people that this is nothing. It is really hot. It really is hot. Mm. 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 When that chicken is fried right, that crunch hit different. Mm. All right, so let me get into this convo for a little bit. Now, meeting Walter again was actually much cooler than it was the first time around. The first time around, when you meet anybody, I don't care whether it's for business or personal, you're a little nervous. You don't know, what you're encountering. You don't know. So, all we know as YouTubers, we watch each other's videos. We try to get a sense of who we're dealing with. And then we jump all out the window and collab and do a bunch of other things. Meet and greets, So. Mm. 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 So, I must say, I'm sure you guys noticed, this time around we was way more relaxed. The conversation was actually so mutual. It wasn't just me like jabbering off about a bunch of random stuff. We actually talked about something we are both dealing with, which gave us a whole lot more to talk about, a whole lot more comfort. And it was awesome. And for anybody who I read all his comments and I read all mine. For the people that was like, oh, she want him because who collabs with somebody? Who goes out their way to collab with a man? Don't most of y'all work for a man? Hello? I swear, people say the craziest thing. And I don't mean to get on nobody. Your opinion is valid. It's yours. You're entitled to that. I'm not taking that away from nobody. But when people say certain stuff, it really, sometimes I analyze it so much that I try to get to the bottom of, am I tripping or are you tripping? So I'm like, what does it matter if I was collabing with a man or a woman? This is work. This is business. Now that we touched into the fact that this is work, this is business. Hold up. Ooh, it's a lot of hot sauce. There's a lot of hot sauce. Mm. Mm. I need a sip. Now, I know most of you guys are out of work due to the quarantine. And I will say to you personally, specifically, you have my empathy. Truly. You have my sincerest empathy, and I truly hope that these stimulus checks get out and help people. Granted, that stimulus check is not a cure for nothing. But what it will do is help somebody go food shopping in the middle of this crisis. It will help somebody keep their lights on, because even though they say that mortgage companies, banks, lights, everybody is supposed to give a grace period on all sorts of payments right now due to the country being in the middle of a health crisis, a lot of countries are not putting that action into effect immediately. They're only allowing you to call and give your, your concerns about where you stand financially, because at the end of the day, they want their money. Okay? They don't really, everybody has bills to pay. Everybody. You who work and you who own the business. Everybody got bills to pay. So everybody's trying to keep moving forward. So they're not going to go out of their way to get you to not pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people that have to work during this quarantine business. You know what I'm saying? I work in a hospital. So I take care of y'all when you're sick. I take care of you when you're not that sick, when you suspect that you're sick, when you don't want to be sick, when you really think somebody else is sick and you helping them, so you drag them, hoist them all to my hospital. I deal with that, okay? I have COVID-19 patients in my hospital. Yes. So when they talk about how unsafe it is to be anywhere, you know what bothers me? What bothers me is that I don't get the same kind of protection and clarification and expectations of safety measures as you guys do. You feel where I'm coming from? I still gotta work. I still gotta go to the hospital and take care of people, no matter what your diagnosis is. I don't care what you walk in my hospital with. I gotta gown and mask up, get my PPE, and take care of you, just like you was 100% healthy, okay? So when business has to stop for most, but not all, guess what? YouTube is business. YouTube is work, okay? It is not something that we do for fun. It is not, yeah, don't get me wrong, it is fun. YouTube is a lot of fun, especially this. Hold up. That felt horrible. For the ASMRs that love burps, y'all are crazy. Thank y'all for coming through, but sometimes burping, it burns a little bit, because this soda is no joke. But I tell you one thing. I agree with y'all on. It is a weird sense of relief. I mean, duh, not only because gas coming out of you, but I don't know. It's like yawning. It's like a sensational satisfaction when it's done. Those are wet burps. That's disgusting. But anybody who's in here and that's not into ASMR burps, please, when you see me open that can, fast forward, because that's for the ASMRs. I'm trying to do a little something for everybody. So, back to what I was saying. Hold up on this. I still have to work, okay? And when I still have to, while everybody else gets to quarantine 100% and stay safe, I still got to leave my house, kiss my family goodbye, and go to work and hope and pray for the best. So when I still have to do things like that, and I still walk out, and I still feel good, my breathing is still 100%, I have absolutely no fever, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And when I walk into the supermarket and there's like 50 people there still, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, where's the quarantine for real? I go to work and I'm around everybody. They talk about 6 feet distance, I heard people saying that, oh, y'all supposed to be 6 feet. There's no 6 feet distance in the hospitals, in the supermarket, in the laundromat. Okay? Not saying that those things shouldn't be done and they don't help. They do. But what I'm saying is the safety rules are not truly applying to a lot of us workers. And it is mentally draining and frustrating. So when Walt and I decided we still gonna do this collab, and that was a joint agreement because we both went through the same thing. I'm like, I want to get out of New York. This is crazy. My mind needs a break. And granted, I was only in Tennessee for a day, but it felt like a week because it felt good to get away from New York and get away from the craziness. Now, me being in the medical field, I know the severity of the coronavirus and the non-severity of the coronavirus. Is it serious? Yes. All viruses are serious. All colds and flus and sicknesses and diseases are serious. Why? Because not everybody's immunity system is built to fight that shit off. I don't care whether it's the biggest ordeal or the smallest ordeal. But when we decided, we both felt like, listen, this is our choice. This is work. And for those people, who still have to work, they felt like, well, I'm still going to work in every aspect. My choice, not yours. 2. Now to tap into something funny, there were a couple comments. I think it was like 1 or 2 where somebody was like, oh, she's just collabing for views. This is horrible. This is the game. I was like, this is the game? What? Ain't that the purpose of collabing? I was like, what am I not getting? Am I scheming and scamming? I had to look deep down inside myself for a minute, boo. You had me soul searching for like a good 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, girl is reading me. I was like, I always got my rice, but hold up. Now, if you notice, the very first thing Walter and I both say the minute we start recording is he tell my whole audience, hey, come check me out, subscribe to my channel. And I tell his audience, hey, come check me out, subscribe to my channel. It's clearly mutually business. The only reason we collab is for views and to boost our ratings and to grow our channel. That is the purpose of making these videos. That is the purpose of perfecting our content. That is the purpose of doing challenges. All the little things that we do are, yes, to grow our channel. So when people think that it's some sort of a scam going on, when people mention B Love's name or collab with Steph and Tasha or want to meet, a certain people that are doing very well in the YouTube world, we're all doing it to grow our channels. It's no secret. I promise you. That is the sole purpose that we all have. The bigger YouTubers, the ones that are at 100K and you think that they're being used for their status, yes. And they're trying to use tactics to get to the 1 million subscriber level. And the 1 million subscriber level are trying to get to ownership status level. Everybody is using whatever they can to get to the next level. And it is a mutual understanding and we love it. We love helping each other grow because there's a whole lot of viewers out there and there's enough for all of us. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you. But the negativity, you got to tone it down just a little bit. But, excuse me, I am so sorry. Whew. Oh, y'all are something else. But so it's not a scheme and not a scam. And yes, me and Walter did both mutually decided we wanted a mental break, okay, from everything that's happening in society. We both wanted some fresh air. We found a restaurant that was open. It was empty. No one was there but the person behind the counter and us. We felt comfortable. There was plenty of social distancing because there was nobody around. And we recorded and we ate and we went our separate ways. Stay tuned for the couples collab. Yes, me, Walter, Cindy, and my husband. You guys are gonna finally meet my husband. Are gonna meet up and pig out and collab. We're not sure what we're gonna do in the video, but stay tuned and you'll find out. Mm. 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 I'm putting aside what I'm gonna say for Corey. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I got a good amount of rice there. I have a piece of sweet plantain, a nice sized grilled piece of chicken, another bite-sized piece of grilled chicken. That is a nice plate for a toddler. I'm gonna put the rest of this aside so my big boy can grub when he wakes up. So I'm gonna wind up doing a live. I don't know if I'm gonna do it later on today or tomorrow, but I'm gonna do a Q&A. And I want you guys to keep it real. Don't say how you really feel in the comment section, and then when we live, you know, don't say. I honestly, I wanna get an understanding with some people and what they're confused about or what they don't like or what they disagree with. Basically, let's argue a bit. I'm gonna go live and we gonna argue a bit. Y'all tell me how you feel and what you not feeling. I'm gonna tell you how I feel and what I'm not feeling, and we gonna quarantine, argue for a little bit on this whole phone situation. No, but you guys, I am more than happy to go to work every single night and save lives. That's what I do. That's what I signed up for, and that's what I'm gonna continue doing. I save lives at home. I save lives at work, and I'm gonna continue to live my life, because at any given day, for any given reason, my life could be taken away and it could have absolutely nothing to do with work. So I'm gonna keep living, and my babies are good. Don't y'all worry about that. So make sure you hit the like button on this video. Please subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my boy Walt's channel, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you could be notified when me and my little guy uploads another mukbang. Bye.